One of my favorite quotes ever is to be the change that you wish to see in the world. In other words, it needs to start with you. It needs to start within you. It needs to start with a change in yourself first. If you want to change the world, you have to do the necessary things to make sure that you change yourself before you can even attempt to change this world, because change starts with you. It really starts with me, y'all. This change starts with me. So with that being said, I'd love to welcome y'all to this journey. We're in it for the long haul, baby. Let's make a change. What is going on, beautiful people? It's your man Brandon Gio, and welcome back to a special edition of Motivating Mondays, the weekly series where I get each and every single one of you to think differently about the way you feel about Mondays. Happy Monday. Listen, this is a special episode, so I really hope each and every single one of you enjoy it. I need maximum engagement with this video. I need you to like, share, comment, repost, all of the above, all right? If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to smash that notification bell, because you definitely don't want to miss when I upload a new video for you. And of course, leave a like down below and make sure that you leave a comment, because I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback on this episode. And yo, I'm going to tell each and every single one of you how this series started, what I initially intended this series to be, how I grew this specific series from what it was to what it currently is, and where I see Motivating Mondays heading in the future. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's just say that when I first started this show, I was definitely in a dark place, and it's not really all that evident, but you can kind of see that I was just a different person when I initially started this series back in January. Like, I really thought about creating this series as a way to impact other people's lives, but I had no idea the type of impact it would have on my own life. And that's just something that a lot of creators don't really think about. You know, we create content for other people, but a lot of us really have no idea what type of impact it would have on us. And that's just what happened this time around. Now, just thinking about where my head was, what I was thinking about when I initially started the series, it wasn't so much for myself at all. Like, it was mostly for you, the audience. It was mostly a coping mechanism for me to get my mind off of something terrible that I went through last year, something horrible that I experienced because of my doings. The only people who know exactly what I'm talking about are the people in my close circle. Everybody else, I'm sorry, it's just gonna have to be a mystery to y'all, but just know that when I initially started this series, it wasn't to heal myself. It wasn't really to better myself. It was content for y'all, you know? But along this journey, I had to learn that I couldn't pour into you guys, my audience, from an empty cup. I had to fill my cup up first. I had to learn a lot about myself first. I had to learn a lot about what it is that I used to do, the things that I used to say, how I used to speak to certain people. I had to learn how to change. I had to learn new routines. I wake up early every morning now, typically 6 a.m., 7 o'clock the latest. I read a book a month now. I pray every day. I meditate on a regular basis. I'm always asking for clarity and for forgiveness of all of my wrongdoings, and hopes and prayers of changing to be the type of individual I know that I'm meant to be. So if you just take a look at even the first episode that I ever shot, the first Monday of the year, I was not prepared. I was rushing to get the video done. My appearance is a hot mess. I look a hot mess. Not only was I pushing about 300 pounds, my hair wasn't cut, like I didn't even have a hat on. I looked horrible. And I noticed as the series progressed, I decided to take better care of myself. And I noticed that I've been changing over the last few months. You know, I've lost weight, I've gained new friendships, I've rekindled old friendships, and you know, I'm just a better person for it overall. So needless to say that this journey, although it has been a long one, has been well worth it, and I hope that I can get to a different level in my life that I've never been at before, something that I know for a fact people around me will benefit from, and of course I will benefit from it as well. That's just a goal of mine, that's a dream of mine, and I just want to help people. I just want to change lives, and I had no idea that my life would be changing so much from this, but it has. It really has, and I feel like I've come a long way from the person that I was in 2020. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get into some funny shit. Hold on.
Let me know. Let me. I was like, can we give us a 1, 2, 3? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Are you gonna do a thumbs up? What do we want? Oh. What? Oh my god.
I said I was gonna let you know. Yes.
I thought you were gonna do a thumbs up. I heard action after. Sorry. Okay, let's try this. It's so cute. They are babies. Okay. We're ready. Sorry.
All right, hold on.
All right. Woo! I bet you're recording right now, aren't you?
Of course I am.
I know you were. I knew it. All right. Do I just? Okay, because you editing, right? So
yeah, I can edit.
Man, just want to say, y'all, hey man, it's Michael, man. Before y'all knew me, like this is me. You know, if you don't know me, you gonna know me. And then if you do know me, then you know me. All right, let's just start.
What?
All right.
What does that even mean? Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to another day in my something can't speak. Yo, what is going on? What?
Are you ready?
All right, let me focus first.
Oh, she got them cheeks.
Hey guys, I'm JoJo. I'm owner of Gata Aesthetics. I'm located in Kenilworth, New Jersey. 401ks, all those good benefits that you get with a 9-to-5 job. I decided that I needed that, especially because I have a daughter. Keep going, just keep going. He'll cut this out.
No, nigga.
So then you finished school and you started doing facials.
Oh yeah.
In Hillside?
Oh yeah. No, I had already finished school. Okay, so.
Oh my God! Yo, it's your boy Sean Anderson. I ain't got no AKA or anything like that, but you're now watching Motivating Mondays. What's it called? Really, nigga?
A plane would have to fly over right now.
Bruh.
I don't even know if y'all can hear it. You probably can. See, this is what happens when you try to record outside and be different.
You stupid.
I just want to give some motivation to you guys to just say, keep going, don't stop, find what's for you.
Let's redo that because they were screaming and I'm sure the audio picked them up.
Yeah, they were loud as
Yeah. Planes, trains, and automobiles. It never fucking fails. I'm at a completely different park and it's still like this.
Brandon hit us up because we run a dope ass podcast where we talk about sex, relationships, drama, niggas, all the good stuff, right? And so he came to us and was like, hey, people don't like Mondays. We're trying to motivate them. And I'm like, what? I mean, you shouldn't like Mondays. They fucking suck.
Bruh.
But
now let's talk about episodes 2 and beyond, where clearly you saw a drastic change because I added a new intro, I changed the format of the series ever so slightly, and beginning at episode 5, I started adding guest speakers to each video. That's when I would say that the series started gaining as much traction as possible and more people started tuning in and watching, and it was just all good from there. But you can clearly see the difference from looking at episode 1 to looking at one of the most recent episodes, like let's say last week, for example. I became a completely different person. I put up a comparison of myself from last week's episode to the very first episode I ever shot. And you can clearly see a difference in the quality of not only the episode, but myself. You can clearly see how I've changed over the last few months. I'm pretty proud of myself to say that just the overall growth that I've experienced has been amazing. And to think it all started as a result of me just trying to give you guys some motivation and some inspiration. But of course, because I was giving you guys that energy, I ended up taking my own advice for the most part, and I've changed quite a bit, you know? I keep a fresh cut on me now, you know? I don't have to worry about shooting an episode looking a hot mess. Bruh. You know, I've slimmed down quite a bit, so I don't have to worry about jumping in front of the camera feeling embarrassed because of my weight gain. I've gained the confidence to continue doing this series on a regular basis and talking to different people, to inviting them on the show, whether I've known them for years or I've literally just met them. Take Victoria, for example, on episode 13. We literally had just met weeks before we shot that episode. But then of course, take somebody from the last episode like Jamichael. I've known him since I was a teenager. We had a great time shooting and it's just been amazing. Now, that's just a look at where I've been with this series. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about where I see this series going. I initially said that I wanted to do 52 episodes in a year, so I would have 52 consistent uploads throughout the year.
Oh my God!
That turned out to be a dub. I ain't doing 52 episodes this year. What I'm going to do instead is treat this like a weekly series, but allow it to be seasonal. So with that being said, this is episode 15, and I'm probably gonna do about another 2 or 3 more episodes till I call it quits for the season, until I pick back up again in a few months, because I do have other plans for this YouTube channel, and I can't wait for you guys to see them. From here on out, it's nothing but continuous growth, reaching a broader audience, and being able to help and impact more lives. Of course, if you guys have watched Motivating Mondays episode 14, you would know that I spoke about impact over income with my boy Jamichael. And the ultimate goal is to impact as many lives as possible, because when you help enough people get what they want, you will in turn get what you want. I'm living proof of that, man. All the motivation that I've been supplying to you guys for the last few months has helped me change. I'm giving enough of y'all motivation every single week that it's changing my life. It's caused me to lose weight. It's caused me to have a different mindset. It's wonderful to be able to say that I have changed so much since I initially started this series. And I'm only going to keep improving and just get better with time. Y'all are gonna see how it goes, because I cannot wait for each and every single one of y'all to just continue watching. And with that being said, I think I've spoken enough today. You guys have seen enough highlights and bloopers and everything that you can imagine behind the scenes of this series. So I hope I didn't bore you guys to death. I hope each and every single one of you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on today's video, and drop a like on this video. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. The content is only gonna get better from here on out, so you might as well subscribe while you're here. All right, this is your man Brandon Gio, and you know I can't leave without saying, stay up, stay blessed, stay safe. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.